guys, it's Arlette from Chasing Joy. I am not sure what cycle day it is. I believe it's around cycle day 23, 24, something like that, but I'm not sure. Tomorrow I am going to the RE praying, guys, I'm praying that I can start IVF. You guys saw what happened the last cycle I was supposed to start. I officially made my weight loss goal, and then I had a cyst. And I was so upset. That was back in November, the day before Thanksgiving, and I was just like devastated. So it is now, I'm recording this on January 5th. So I had to go through Thanksgiving and Christmas and New Year's, all keeping in mind that I still had this be my requirement, when I was so looking forward to being able to kind of, you know, not like be crazy and like gain a bunch of weight, but like be stress-free with my eating, because I wouldn't be weighing in. And I thought I would be pregnant by the end of 2016, and then I was just so upset that that didn't happen. And now it's the night before I go in to try and start again, and I'm nervous. So when I had the cyst, and I probably discussed some of this in a previous video, so forgive me for repeating myself, but this is all things that's on my mind right now. So when I had the cyst, we had to decide if we should try put me on birth control for a couple weeks or do a natural cycle. And ultimately my nurse advised and the doctor advised to do birth control, because if we did a natural cycle, the time that I'd be ovulating would have been right around the end of December, and when the egg retrieval would have been right around the time when the lab would be closed and I wouldn't be able to do it. So to have better control of the timing, we decided to do the birth control pills. So what was supposed to happen was I was supposed to take the birth control pills for a couple weeks and then go in and see what was going on with the cyst, which I did, and you guys saw the cyst shrank. It was back to like within normal range. And then the doctor told me to stop taking the birth control, and I was supposed to call them when I got my period, and so they could tell me to take the estrogen. No, actually, no, I'm sorry. I wasn't supposed to call them with my period. I was supposed to just wait until my period started and then start taking estrogen pills, estrace, or I still can't say it, even though you guys wrote it out. Estradiol? Oh well. So my period never started. So after almost a whole week of no period, I called the nurse and said, well, my period never started. So she said, well, because I had some of that breakthrough bleeding, like spotting during the time when I was on the pill, that maybe my lining and my uterus was so thin that there was no blood there for me to have a period. So to just start the estrogen. So I did that. I took the estrogen and for a couple weeks, and then followed the instructions on my calendar and called the nurse to confirm. I was supposed to start the Provera and do both the Provera and estrogen together. I believe for 7 days she had me take it. And the Provera is supposed to make you have a period. So which would be kind of like a faux period, since I had been on the birth control pills, and therefore I should not have ovulated or anything to, you know, trigger a true period. So I did that, and I stopped taking both the Provera and the estrogen as directed, and that was on, I think, Tuesday. Today is Friday. I'm sorry, today's Thursday. And still no period. So I'm supposed to start IVF tomorrow, and I've not had a period. So I don't know if I'll be able to start. I left a couple messages for the nurse, and the nurse got back to me, and she said for me to come in and we'll do the ultrasound and blood work and everything and see what's going on with my body. If everything looks normal and is within the normal range, that I should still be able to get started with the IVF, even though I've not had a period. But you know, if there's anything off, I won't be able to start again. And so I'm just nervous. I mean, the way the calendar is set up is beautiful because I've mentioned before, my blog is Chasing Joy, and I write about ways for women to have more happiness and joy in their life and how to build a foundation of resilience so they can bounce back from things like dealing with infertility and still have a happy life. And I also host events, you know, all under those same topics. So I have an event this month, the end of the month, the end of January. And I went over that with the nurse in the calendar, and she assured me that January 28th, I'd be done with everything. I'd be done with all the injections. I'd be done with the egg retrieval, and I would have already had my embryo transfer, assuming I'm able to do a fresh one. And I'm just worried that if I can't get started tomorrow, if it's pushed back just a few days, is that going to like make bad timing for my event? And if that's the case, am I going to have to wait a whole nother month? You know, I don't know. I'm just really nervous and hoping that it works out, that I get able to get started tomorrow. So tomorrow's supposed to also be bad weather, like some snow, so it'll probably be slippery, which is why it's good I'm doing this video now, because I definitely will be paying attention while I'm driving and not recording, especially if it's bad weather. So I will pick this video up after my appointment and let you guys know at least how the ultrasound looked. I'm praying, I'm going to be praying really hard tonight that I'm able to get started. Good news, anyway, guys. Stay tuned. So I just left my ultrasound to see if I can get started for the IVF, and it looks good. There was no cyst. Plus I started spotting last night, which was good. So today should be my day 1. And my lining looked fine. I think it was like 5 point something millimeters. And I had 9 follicles on the right and 6 on the left, which is awesome because I had prayed for 7 on each for a total of 14, and God showing off, and I had 15. So now they're just gonna call me later in the day. They really think I'm gonna get started. They had me sign yet another consent. It's like so much paperwork. And the blood work, they figure it'll just confirm that everything is okay. So still crossing my fingers, and I will pick this video up later today after they call me with the blood work and confirm that I can get started tonight. And now I'm going home to take these braids out. I've already started taking some out because I'm getting them redone this afternoon. So when I pick up the rest of this video, my hair will be looking a little nicer in a different color. I'm going to go to my natural color this time. So stay tuned, but I'm excited. I'm really happy right now. So stay tuned. Hopefully I'll be back. Okay, so great news, guys. The clinic called, the nurse called, and so my blood work came back normal, and was consistent with the ultrasound, and so I got the official okay to get started with my IVF. So tonight I'll be taking 150 milligram, well, I don't know, international units or whatever, 150 of Menopur, and then 450 of Gonal F. So I'm excited, finally getting started. So I'm gonna end this video here so it doesn't go too long. So the next video you guys will see, sorry, I'm all excited and I'm like losing my voice. Anyway, the next video that you guys should see from me will be, I'll show you me doing my injections. I think I'm going to wait till I've done it at least once and got the hang of it, so it's not like the Cetrotide video where I had to keep stopping it because I didn't know what I was doing. So I'll wait till I know I got the hang of it. So The next video will be me doing the Gonal F and the Menopur. And after I go for my first follow-up after starting the medications to see how I'm responding, I'll share that with you guys too. So cross your fingers, say a prayer for me that this is it. I'm really excited. Everything just fell into place today. I feel like God just really showed out. I prayed so hard last night that everything would go well, and everything really just fell into place today. So I'm just feeling super thankful and grateful to God, and excited to get started. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned. Bye.